I am on lake number 1 of the weekend. This lake brings back some memories for me. I haven't fished this since 2023. The last time I was here, my good friend that passed away last year, he caught a monster pike in here. And it's a very, very small, it's called a lake, but this is a pond. And largemouth and pike are in here. And he caught a monster largemouth. He was so happy that he got it into his kayak, and because this water is so shallow, so warm, the pike was absolutely polluted with worms. And while he was unhooking it, he he had a pile of wormy maggots get thrown up in his kayak. If I catch anything, it's going to be released. Obviously, this is just for memories and hitting the lakes, but just to show you how small it is, it's very, very small. But, oh, I just had a fish jump right in front of me. Anyways, other than that, we're going to, well, not me, I'm going to head out now and see what I can wrangle. I won't stay on this one very long, maybe half hour, an hour, I don't know. Play it by that. Not the monster my buddy caught, but there we go. Actually, this guy looks pretty clean. Yeah. And I just had another pike come after a lure that was on the water, and away that guy goes. We'll see if I can catch a couple more. That one was a clean, fresh release. Got him away pretty quick. Always good to have these guys when it comes to pike. Yeah. Well, that's skunked on lake number 1 of the weekend. I think this is lake 13 or 14 of the year. I'm way behind my 100 schedule, but I don't think I'm going to make the 100. But vacation's coming up, and 3 or 4 lakes a day is very easy to do. The one lake I want to go to, it's going to be an adventure, so it'll be fun. Back at it, and let's see if we can get that one that Jerry caught, because it was way bigger than that one. It was like probably twice the size of that one in this little swamp. So yeah, maybe he's still in here. Well, Meps for the win again. Not a big one, but a clean one. I don't know, maybe Jerry caught a fluke, and bye-bye. Maybe Jerry caught a fluke. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of eating warm pike, but in the wintertime I know I like pike. The only issue is this little body of water has moving water all the time, so nobody ever ice fishes it because it's dangerous water. Shallow, but still dangerous. Yeah, anyways. Well, that's 3. 2 on film, 1 I let it go, just a little hammer handle. So that's 3, but no bass yet. So I'm going to move up a little bit and then start heading back to the truck and go to lake number 2 and make some lunch maybe. On to lake 2 of the weekend. I just had some chili for lunch. Cold chili, I didn't want to heat it up. It was good. Nice and spicy. So, all in all, I think I caught 5 pike. The first one was the biggest one. I lost one at the boat, but he was pretty small, and caught a couple of little hammer handles. So, all in all, in a worst case scenario, I would have slow down, man. The amount of people that think they own trails, crazy. I just almost had a head on with a side-by-side. I'm doing 20 kilometers an hour. Anyways, I wouldn't have starved to death. Pike's not my first fish to go to, but I do have a buddy of mine that's really good at cleaning them and cooking them up. So I don't know, maybe someday we'll come back here with him and he can do that. Definitely going to be putting on a Sunslayer shirt and a hat, different hat, and then I'm going to try for some trout first from shore, and then I'll either put the boat in and go downstream, or I will put the boat in and go upstream and see if I can get onto some large smallmouth. Now the lake that the smallmouth are in, actually where I was, flows into this. So it's interesting. There's largemouth in that one, smallmouth in this one. I don't get it. I'm not a fish. But the last time I was here, again, was with Jerry, and I caught my personal best smallmouth in this lake. So chunky one. Anyways, all right, off I go to the next one, and pictures to follow. Tried the creek now. I did get a bunch of bites. As you can see, there's the creek there. But stupid me didn't check the worms when I bought them, and the worms are damn near rotten. So as soon as anything touches them, they just fall off the hook like they're disintegrating. So remember that. Always check your bait when you buy it. And all right, well, this is lake number 3 of today, but have a look at this big slimy bastard. Nice and healthy looking. There we go. Give him a little send off there, a little wiggle. And there he goes. Well, nice to know. No bass yet, which is weird. Usually I catch bass here more than pike. Oh, well, maybe today's the day of the pike. Got back to the truck a little early. As you just saw, I just got a fairly nice pike. I came off because I heard a group of ATVers, and my truck was parked on the side of this road, and they just so happened to stop right at my truck to have a break. But these crazy times, you never know if someone's going to grab a rock and go shopping. But they weren't. It was an ATV group that had 2 guides that were taking people from out of the area on guided tours of the trails and stuff, and they gave me a nice warning about the culverts that were washed out from our big rainstorm last week. That was very nice of them. We chatted for a little bit, had a Gatorade, and now I'm off to find another lake to go to. Now, I think I'm going to do two more today. The second one will be where I camp. But yeah, I'll do that. It's very hot on the water. Wow, hot on the water. But better than being inside sitting on a couch wasting away, right? Yeah. Till the next lake. Well, today's adventure, I just ruined a very expensive piece of rubber, and I got to limp back as far as the closest town, because me, like a dum-dum, left my spare at home. Lesson learned, but at least I have a good compressor. Heading back out. Came home, actually limped the truck home, got the tire off, got my spare on. I'm a dummy for not having my spare with me, but I did have an air compressor and my patch kit, so I did get back, order a new tire either tomorrow or Monday, probably Monday, and get that mounted up in time for the vacation. Oh, looks like $500+ for that tire. Ugh. Oh well. C'est la vie. So back to the bush, and the first thing I'm going to do is make dinner. And once I get some dinner into me, I'm going to go back out on the lake and go for some largemouth and some walleye. I'm not really targeting anything, but the lake I'm going to has walleye and largemouth. So there we go. Dinner. Grilled mushrooms, Cajun chicken wings. Yep. Almost good. As soon as I'm done with that, fishing time. So it's currently, what time is it right now? It is 5 after 6. So I got lots of time. Lots of time. It'll be good. I'm in the water. And gonna go fishing. I don't know if I'm gonna stay where my truck is right now. The storm's supposed to hit at 9:30 and then at 1. There's no real dead standing near me, but if it's a tornado, that doesn't really matter. I might go up into an open area up here. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out when I get home. Back to home base, the truck. Yeah, go from there. All right, let's catch some fish. I just caught this little guy right here out in deep water on the surface. Woo, look at him go. I guess they're eating flies or something, but I'm in about 25 feet of water here. I'm catching almost every cast if I cast offshore, but just little ones so far. Weird. Okay, because they're all the way out across the lake jumping. Maybe it's because of the storm coming. I don't know. I'm not a fish reader. Off the water, no walleye. I decided I am going to stay here in this spot, all set up, and it's going to be a good test because I'm near a swamp and the mosquitoes are just starting now, so I know what that means. They're going to come eat me, so good spot for that. There I am back there. Just gonna go check out a trail over here. I camped here last winter. Looks like it's really grown up, and I almost wonder if there's no water moving anymore. Which is weird because this lake this lake's really high too, but maybe a beaver did its job. Well, I'll check that little creek out, see if it's still going. Super humid. Whew. You can see them starting. It's 20 after 8, so it's just about the right time for them to get horrible, but I am set up, and this will be the ultimate test, because last week I almost tapped out. It was brutal. All right, well, here's the other spot where I camped. I camped here last year in the one video where you see me fly out of here in the snow with the diesel heater, of course. I was actually going to back down here and camp to listen to the water, but I don't think I have any water to listen to. Oh, biting through my shirt. Oh, great big toad. Oh yeah, there's like nothing. The water's there, but it's not flowing. Usually this is flowing big time. And it's barely moving. Wouldn't have been a nice place to listen to water. It's just barely moving now. I guess the beavers are doing their stuff. All right, well, I'm not gonna bore you anymore. I'm gonna go and prep yay for the night. No fire tonight, I don't think. I'm not in the mood. Today was a long day. Yeah. Cheers. Well, I know you can't see me, but I know you can hear me. Sun's down. I got an awesome view of the lake, and no bugs in my rooftop tent. Great success. Even though today was an expensive day with the tire, that's still to be determined. I can sleep without bugs. So I'll take that as a win. Always look for the ups. Good morning. It is just about 8 o'clock. Actually, it's about 7:45. Good news. 0 bugs. Almost full moon last night. And it was really humid. I didn't sleep as awesome as I wanted to. I fell asleep really good at about 4 o'clock. And then I didn't want to get up, but that's what alarms are for. So that's that. An adventure-filled, expensive weekend. But that's that. And I'll be going out again quite a bit. My vacation starts next Friday. So I'll be out pretty much every day I possibly can. To catch up on as many lakes. I'll probably go west, I'm east right now. I'll probably go to the west area. I haven't been there since the ice, so that's what I'll do. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.